It is January 30th, and we got a ton of Lego news overnight. For those of you that are new here, I'm Chase. I love everything Lego. So if you like this video, stay tuned, drop a like, drop a subscribe. That helps me so much. I am very new to YouTube, so any help I can get, I would absolutely love. But I love to talk through Lego, go through all of this news so that you know exactly what's going on. One of the biggest ones that I saw this morning, and this is what I'm super excited about, the upscale minifig, they're doing a blue astronaut. A few years back, they kind of started with that first one. I think that these are so cool. I think they're kind of underrated. I don't see them all the time, but I'm also a huge fan of the space stuff. So this is super cool to me. It's going to be priced at 60 US dollars, come out. Everything that we talk about today is going to be a March 1st release, but it's going to be March 1st. You're going to get this little robot alien kind of minifig. I know it's a little bit disappointing. People were hoping to see the kind of blue spaceman minifig come out. We haven't seen that one in quite some time, so it's gotten a little bit expensive, but this one does come here. What I do like is from that first upscale, they did they put the minifig in the head so it looked like they were controlling it. That's exactly what they're doing here with the alien, with the robot. So I think that this is super cool. It's gonna be posable. Everything about this is just right up my alley. You're going to be at 26.8 centimeters or just under 11 inches. This just looks so nice. I love what they did with the chin strap. They kind of kept it to the original spaceman. Everything here is cool. Just under 800 pieces. This is one that I definitely am going to be picking up. The next one that we saw is we got the Winnie the Pooh 100-year anniversary first couple of sets. So starting with the Winnie the Pooh set here, set 43300, it's going to be 150 US dollars March 1st. This is definitely the adult kind of display set. So they did a good job with the brick figure. You got the big honey pot here. This one's going to have just under 1,400 pieces. And then you can actually open up the honey pot, have a little bit of a display scene, and then you're going to get the two minifigs. So you're going to get Winnie the Pooh, and then you're going to get Eeyore. Couple of pretty cool minifigs there. This is one that I think is going to be a hit. There's a lot of nostalgia with the Winnie the Pooh series in general. Most of us grew up with it in some form or fashion, but it'll be interesting to see what kind of comes with it. I remember Tigger. Tigger was a big part of my childhood. The other one that they're releasing on March 1st is going to be Piglet's Birthday Fun. So this is going to be a little bit more of a smaller set, better for kids. I think it's a 4+1 or 9+ right here, excuse me. 43305, 40 US dollars. You're going to get the Piglet minifig. You're going to get the big block figure, a big cake in the middle, again with a display kind of scene on the inside where you can put the minifig. This is a super cute set. I think it's going to be a hit again. Piglet's one of those characters that people do love. Right here, you're going to get the third ever London bus from Lego. This one's going to be kind of in the middle size-wise as the really small one a few years back, and then the bigger kind of creator expert one in the past. Set 40953. You're going to have 245 pieces. This one's going to be 20 US dollars. You can take the top off. There it is. You can take the top off, kind of play around with the inside a little bit, but it's going to be a small little guy, a nice shelf display. If you have a London display, anything like that, this could be right up your alley. I love any of the international ones. Give us an excuse to go and travel. Then we can buy the sets and use that as our kind of excuse for the memories and the space that it'll take up on the shelves behind me, which are currently in construction. So there will be a video coming out for that, so make sure to stay tuned. Next, we're going to have a couple of the botanical collection releases. So again, March 1st, Magnolia branches. This is their first set that has these kind of branch stems. It does look really cool. I think that this would be a cooler one that kind of you mix it with other things. On its own, it is a little bit sparse, but I know that some people just love the look of the Magnolia flower. Overall, the botanicals, they just get so creative. I love these petals, the way that they come out, the inside of them. I am a fan of the botanicals. We don't have as many. I've kind of been rolling with a lot of the other stuff, but this one's a pretty cool looking set. 50 US dollars, 435 pieces. And then we're going to have the sunflower bouquet. Out of all flowers out there, I think the sunflower is one of my favorites kind of consistently. Let's see if these will reload. There we go. I think that sunflowers are just gorgeous. I think they do such a good display piece. They're huge to put in a garden, so we've never had them, but these are some of my favorites out there. As a part of this set, they're going to have 7 different sunflowers, and they're all going to be at different developmental stages of a flower. So you're going to have more of a bud here, fully grown, starting to bloom. You're going to have some eucalyptus kind of sprinkled around it. This is a set that I think will look so, so good. Like I said, we haven't done a ton of the botanicals, but this is one that I'll probably try and pick up if I can find a sale on it later this year. Anything there. On March 1st, when it comes out, it'll be $60 US, 686 pieces. And yeah, continue to add it to your botanical collection. And then finally, the last two pieces of news this morning, we got brickheads. So this one is a Monsters Inc. brickhead. You're going to have Sully, you're going to have Boo, and you're going to have Mike here. $25 US, like the majority of the brickheads sets, but you're going to get all three of them, 303 total pieces. I am relatively new to the adult Lego side of things, so there was a little bit of a gap there from Kid Chase to A Full Chase, but I don't know if I've seen really any Monsters Inc. sets. It is a theme that I'm kind of surprised if there haven't been a ton of them. It seems to line up a lot with Lego, but these are some pretty cool looking brickheads. Set 40861, March 1st, Monsters Inc. Again, nostalgia, Lego, they know what they're doing. They do a good job with it. And finally, we're going to have the last brickhead set of the day. They're going to add to the Fortnite collection. So outside of this duo, there's going to be the three other Fortnite brickhead sets. So they're adding this one. It's going to be the Supply Llama, and it's going to be Fish Stick. This is set 40881. It's going to be $25 US. And I know Fortnite out there, people are obsessed. So this is going to be one that I'm sure will be extremely popular. Even as somebody I've played Fortnite, I love gaming. I never got into the Fortnite stuff. I wasn't as much of a multiplayer kind of gamer, but I love the look of the Supply Llama. It's one of those, it's just quirky enough, the colors, the uniqueness. I can vibe with it even if I don't really connect with the character. And Fish Stick, it's definitely a fish, but I think if you have any sort of attachment to this, you're going to love it. If I didn't already say it, $25 US, 300 pieces on the nose. It's going to be a pretty cool set. But overall, that's everything this morning. There's Lego news coming out all the time. I try and stay up to date with it. On the channel, you're going to see this full renovation or addition of the shelves, really getting that Lego display rolling, and all of this sort of news, reviews, trying to figure out or share, I guess, how much this Lego thing has been a lot of fun and figure out where it develops from here. So if you like this video, drop a like, drop a subscribe so that you can stay tuned. That helps me out so, so much. And out of these releases, are there any that you liked? Drop a comment down below. Absolutely love to chat about it. And I'll see you guys on the next one.